if you know, you know. Nike Air on the back, first reintroduced to the Jordan 6 with the 2019 pair. That has got to be the most iconic outsole of all time. But then we've gone even deeper in the bag with the history. Hey, what up and welcome to another episode of Creased, a very special episode of Creased because we've got an early look at the return of an OG retro, something that we all know and love. But before we get into that, let's do a little bit of history.
For the Chicago Bulls, this is their first ever appearance in the finals in this their silver anniversary season.
I'm going to take you back to 1991.
Lakers 10 and the Bulls 7. In effect, Magic Johnson says that you turned the Lakers season around. Wait a moment. What did you tell Magic?
I'm not allowed to tell you, it's a secret.
And Michael Jordan has given the Bulls a 76-75 lead.
You know this guy, right? He goes on to win 6 rings, count them, 6 championships. But the first championship he won, that first final series where he won, he debuted a Jordan 6 Infrared. Now, if you've ever worked in retail, you'll know about samples and things like that and the tags and everything like that. You get shown them usually about 6 months in advance, sometimes longer, depending what it is. These obviously were shown. Companies are like, it's the new Jordan, we gotta have them. Doesn't really matter. Eastbay even took a photo for their catalog because you can order in advance with Eastbay. Problem is, when they came through, they were a little bit different. But let's take it back. 1991, Michael Jordan debuts these shoes in the final series. They are designed by Tinker Hatfield and one of those sneakers that took shoes from the basketball court to the streets. Obviously, I wear 3s, I wear 1s, I wear 4s, even 2s in the streets, and 5s. But the 6 is where they really took it with the design, based around German sports cars. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really see the whole German sports car thing. With the 14s you do, but with the 14s you'd see where they were going with the designs based around Ferraris and everything, but not so much with this. But over time, these have been synonymous. They first retroed in the year 2000. They came back again in 2010, 2014, and 2019, where I tried to get them, but I couldn't. But I bought every bit of merch that came along with them, just so that if I did get my hands on them, I had the whole kit. But let's check these out. Let's check them out. Because I've had these for like 2 weeks now, and been wearing them, making sure they're dope. So you guys know, coming this weekend. So you guys know for this Saturday, February 14th, they are dropping everywhere. You will be able to get them on the Nike launch sneakers type page. But for me, like, I would prefer to get them on the day. So that's where I would go to like a Foot Locker. And if my Foot Locker's getting them, your Foot Locker's going to get them. So make sure you check them out. But I've seen them on all the pages, Culture Kings, JD, everything. You're going to be able to get your hands on these bad boys right here. Like I already have. But let's check them out. Oh, should I be doing this? Should I be showing you? Let's just do it. We have the Jordan 6 Reverse Infrared. Now I remember seeing the title initially and being a little bit confused because it just looked like an infrared. But when you look at it closely, there's a few differences. But you've got the box, which is essentially like it's been reversed with the plain color on the outside. It's plain on the inside too. You have like a salesman sample tag there. What are they calling these? Air Jordan 6 Retro Black Light Crimson. They're not calling it infrared for some reason, but It is the Infared. I didn't even check what size I got. It's a 10.5, so it's my size, but these are... I don't need too many 6s, I'm gonna be honest. Black shoes, don't really do too many of them, but if you know, you know. Some of the early images I was seeing, this panel here didn't look right, but you can tell like it is the same sort of material. Man. Did you pick up what's different about these? Leave it in the comments right now. You may already know, but if you didn't, just by looking at it, can you see what is different? Give you a hint. So around here. So, many years ago when these first dropped, 91 I'm pretty sure, a salesman sample got around, and I'm assuming that's how East Bay had them in their catalogue, and they took the photo of them. So you would get these catalogues, they'd be printed, they'd be sent out, and you'd order stuff, right? Not like now where you gotta line up and hope for the best. I mean, not so much now, but you could order these in advance. So they need to have images in advance. And the image was this. But when they released, they were this. So people were confused initially back in 91, but at the same time, they're the new Jordans, so we gotta have them. The hype is there, everything. This is peak Michael Jordan. We gotta have them. Fast forward to these. We've come all the way back with that original storytelling. We've been doing it with the big bubbles. We've been doing it with the OJ shapes coming back. Now we're doing it with the 6. Oh, man, like, do you understand? This is kind of like the Neon, which is coming out again this year. And will be the exact same as the 95 from last year. Just the big bubble, the production of that took a little bit longer. That's why they've staggered it. But these, I wanted these the last time they come out. Couldn't get them. Probably didn't know as much about raffles and everything like that back then. But I did get basically everything else from the pack. This joint right here, I still got the tag on it from the last time they dropped. They go with this, right? Because I had an idea for a music video. I come from a music background, if you didn't know. Go listen to some music. There's a little bit of crossover between the sneaker community and hip hop. I've had some people hit me up at like, I want to say like events and stuff and go, hey, I just discovered your music and it's really good. Thank you. But the idea was going to be like a block party type thing, but like around a local hood basketball spot. And I was going to be rocking this, I was going to rock these, and I even had the shorts to go with it. I had the entire kit except for this. But now, we got him. Got him. Insert that got him thing, I don't know, from Nike sneakers. I'm so stoked. And the best part about it, you're probably watching this the week of the release. I've had these by that point for a couple of weeks. How, you might ask? Gentleman never tells his secrets, but that has got to be the most iconic outsole of all time. I'm going to be honest. I feel like it's only right that I get the whole kit on and test them out. We're going to be testing them out anyway. We're going to give you absolutely everything to do with these. Where you can get them. How easy they're going to be to get. Everything. I got you. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, apart from having the tag still on this thing, what a fit though. Infrared everything. I actually found a t-shirt that I think is from the exact same time, but it just doesn't fit me anymore. So I thought I'd wear my own t-shirts. That we did a small little drop at it's more than just sneakers, but the website drop will be coming this year with a bunch of other stuff, so stay tuned. Nike Air on the back, first reintroduced to the Jordan 6 with the 2019 pair, but then we've gone even deeper in the bag with the history, and we've brought about, I don't know what you would call that, the way they've done the midsole. It's obviously different to everything else we've seen before, but my favourite part of the storytelling is that there. Now usually with something like that, it would say sample. This says Jordan, but in the style. And then it says not for resale. I mean, to be fair, sneaker resales are dead, so I don't think they'll be reselling anyway, but these are one that I definitely had on my list that I had to cop this year. I damn near forgot about them. I'm going to be honest. We did the video saying what I want to see, what's coming in 2026, and I'll put these in the thumbnail because I completely forgot about them, but I'm so happy I got these. I bought myself a 10.5. If I'm being real, I probably should have got a 10. They're a little bit roomy, but I can always fix that up. I like my shit a little bit loose, so. But what we saying? For me, this is a classic pair. Obviously debuted during the 91 final series. It's the silhouette that Michael Jordan won a championship in. His first championship. There's just so much history with these, and they look incredible. I'm not big on black shoes, like I've said 100 times over, but these are incredible. What you guys saying? Are you grabbing them? I know my man Kev, we agree on a lot of things. I don't agree with this. He said he's going to repaint them so they look proper. What about the history, Kev? I'm so stoked with these. You know, I had to get the iconic shot with that because that's like one of the best soles ever, in my opinion. But February 14th, this Saturday, they are dropping. You'll get them in store. You'll get them online. You should be able to get them easily. I'm going to be honest. I don't think they're going to be as readily available as, say, like the Flight Club 4s that have just dropped. Because let's face it, 6s are a little bit niche. They're a bit chunky, but chunky's back. People are wearing baggy clothing, the chunky stuff, that aesthetic, it might be back. I don't know. Make sure you get out to your local store. Get these on feet. Man, like, I don't even know what to say. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. We had to do a big for this one. I had to do a heap of B-roll, everything like that, just to make sure we did it correctly. But this has been another episode of Creased. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. But also on Saturday, my man Slim, he's having like a pop-up installation type thing. I think it's Saturday and Sunday. You'll see the flyer right here. Make sure you get out to that. I'm going to be there one of the days, and I might have some of my t-shirts there. I don't know. We'll see. I might bring a couple. But yeah, this has been Creased. Sneakers. We love sneakers. I'm so stoked with these. Peace. I feel like that was just a complete rambling mess, but you... And on Saturday, I think on Saturday, can't remember, but where the fuck is that at? I don't really need to say anything. Like, look at them. You know what I mean? So we have lost it. There it is. The magic of YouTube. Digging around in stuff. you know, you know. And if you don't, what are you doing? Go watch The Last Dance or something. Peace.